Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
Hit her in the face with a surfboard.
And then the duck fell out of his bag.
Surf's up. And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
Nah, that's terrible.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
My radio is spitting at me.
By the way, I don't know if you guys are watching the rehearsal.
I watched a little bit of it.
Learned to fly he can fly planes now. Now he flies planes in his off season.
It's amazing.
It's
I watched
unbelievable.
1.5 episodes of it. It's fun, but what bums me out about that show is because I was rewatching in Tacoma, Nathan for You.
Skip season 1, go right to 2.
I was on the. I watched season 1, half of it, and then it bummed me out. But on the floor rewatching the episode, I've talked about it on the podcast, where he does the valet at the Asian nail salon.
Oh,
is
gold.
the peak
Gold.
of comedy. He's
Gold.
a genius. I want to meet him and
Genius.
blow him. But what bums me about the rehearsal is it's less hilarious and more human interesty
Agreed.
psychology. And I'm like,
Yes.
this is one of our all-time comedic geniuses making serious. I guess it's how people felt when Woody started making dramas.
But the season 2 goes back to comedy.
I think so too.
That's what I was saying.
There is some comedy in there. But I only watched one episode, so
It's good.
I got to get back in there.
It's not only hilarious, like the whole Evanescence thing, I'm not going to ruin it,
Mhm.
but, and the Sully stuff is great.
Oh,
But just the fact that he became a pilot, did all the training, all the classes, just for his show. He's
Right.
like, I want the show to be great, so I'm going to sit here and learn. I mean, the guy's in classes. He's got a chalkboard. He's got an instructor yelling at him. He had to study. He had to pass the test with a simulator. And then he flies a real plane, and he pulled it off, and then he becomes a guy who moves planes around the country.
And
Yeah.
he's still trolling people on CNN and stuff.
yeah.
Yes!
It's crazy.
He's almost like a Kaufman. Like, he won't break, and he won't show you who he really is.
It's amazing.
No, he is a genius. And
Genius.
rewatching Nathan for You, I was laughing as hard as I've ever laughed in my life. Like
Oh,
on
yeah.
the floor. I mean, when he does the
Caricature.
man cave at the caricature is one of the greats.
Gold.
This girl's pretty attractive.
Yeah, she's all right.
Maybe not.
That's a Queen's 4.
He did
yeah.
he did an interview with Seth Rogen, Anthony Mackie, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Mhm.
and it's great. Where he
Is it-
like makes awkward stuff. It's like he says like, all right, so in this movie, who's making the most money? And like they all hate it.
Oh,
you know what
that's
I mean?
funny.
It's really good.
This
He
guy in
mu-
front of us is infuriated.
Why is he
about
going 12 miles an
it.
hour?
And tapping the brakes at a green light? Now he's driving off the road. He's looking at his phone.
Now,
This
what
guy sucks
race or
ass.
gender are we going to guess on this?
This is I can kind of see him. It's a man.
It's an
and-
old man.
He's not old.
Not that old.
He's oldish.
Oldish. Look, he's driving off the road.
What does this guy do? Is he texting?
I'm
Get it
giving him a
together.
hoot. A
This-
toot.
This guy's a problem. There
I
you
think
go.
he's texting. I think he's just looking at his phone. I think the toot helped.
He's flying right now.
Mhm.
Toot is big. This man
Yeah.
is in great shape.
Fruity
Look at this.
tooty.
Here's an African American
Wow.
fellow with the nicest ass I've ever seen on a man or woman.
That is a hunk and a half.
Is that Anthony Mackie?
I would love if you just smashed in behind this guy. We're like honking and
Machiavelli.
criticizing him.
Now you just want to look at him, don't you?
Yeah.
You want to get next to him and give him a real glare.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I miss the story. I come back to Queens and I'm like, oh, this is wonderful over here. Sure, they're ugly and the food is better. The food is better, I meant to say.
The city's ugly, too. It's not a great-looking area.
Well, my area is unbelievable.
Your area. I'm talking this area.
Oh, this area, yeah.
This is no bueno.
Well, you have this part right here, but my neighborhood's quite neighborhoody.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a good run.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a run. Remember when Nikki Glazer would come visit you?
Oh yeah, I used to be tight with Nikki.
Oh, yeah.
I think I could have hooked up with Nikki one time. I
She-
think I told you that story.
I think she really got around. You probably could have.
Well, I picked her up at the Hartford airport because I was driving
What?
to Boston. I was driving from New York to Boston. We were friends, and she was like, "Yeah, we got a Green Arrow, baby.
Love a
Great-
Green Arrow.
Great,
superhero.
Superhero. That's the word I was trying to think of." She was flying to Hartford. For some reason, she was flying there. I don't know. Maybe she was coming
Weird.
from St. Louis.
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm off. I'll pick you up. I'll hang. I'll do a spot." And I picked her up at the airport, and we stayed at the condo. But I had no confidence. And then there was a waitress that came back and hung out with us.
What?
This is a famous Greek restaurant. I went here with Stavros. First time I ever heard him, they fucked up our order and forgot us. And Stavros just flipped out on the guy in Greek. See, it's packed. This is like one of our famous restaurants.
What's it called?
Astoria Seafood. That's
Oh,
it. But
okay.
it's like you come, you point at the fish, they make it fresh right there.
Whoa, like a lobster.
But he was like, like
Wow.
fluent Greek. I was like, whoa, that was hot.
That is hot.
Anyways, there was a waitress, and she came back. I think she wanted to have a threesome. She was like working it. We all got high
What?
together and drunk, and she was like, "You guys are weird. I'm bi," and all this thing.
What? Oh, dude.
Well, she wasn't attractive. We weren't feeling it. But then she left, and Nikki and I were doing the thing where we talk about how crazy that was. Like, what a weirdo. That was crazy. And then I'm just such a pussy. I had no confidence my whole life, so I just went, all right, well, good night, and that was wacky, huh? Went and slept in the other
man.
room.
I'm gonna ask Nikki about that next time I see her.
Please do. Maybe I'll ask her, too.
Was the herp kicking then?
I think it was pre-herb. This is
Pre-herb?
like 09 or
Oh
something.
my lord, pre-herp was a different era.
It might have been pre-Becca. This might have been 07.
What
When
were
did I
you,
do-
13?
Maybe not. When did I do Last Comment? Maybe it was 2010. It must have been 2011-ish.
Okay, so you had some credits.
A few. How many skunks does it take to sneak up a room? A few.
That's gold.
Now, I do not miss looking for parking in this neighborhood. This is my old neck of the way. I wish we had some cameras on this. We could drive by my old place where Ronan still
We could
lives.
plug in some stock photos of Kuwait or Baghdad.
Ronan, I've been to both those places. Ronan getting married Sunday. I'm officiating.
Man, this is like a side hustle.
And I'm doing Tom Dustin's too. That'll be 4 weddings.
Jeez,
And
and
a
a
funeral.
funeral.
I'd love to do a funeral.
That's a good movie, actually.
Here's Napoli. I used to eat here all the time.
I could use a Napoli. I'm wiped.
Oh, me too. Traveled yesterday with the baby. 7 hours. He sits on my lap the whole time.
I take it all back. This is a quaint little hood over here. Like, I like the
No,
trees. I like
Story
the
is
brick.
awesome. It's awesome. The problem is, though, it's hard to get to a park over here. There's no... Astoria Park is amazing, but it's a long walk.
It's a haul.
Or you got to take the train. This butt I don't hate on this bike.
Not a terrible rump.
But it is bizarre being back here because I lived here for 17 years. This still feels like home to me.
17 is crazy.
And I walked every inch of this neighborhood over and over. I'm getting like almost emotional. Plus, I brought the baby home here.
Oh, that's big.
I mean, I walked, and COVID, I was here for COVID. So wherever you were for COVID becomes even more like,
Yeah, Sean Patton.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. The baby home is big.
And yeah, just strolled up and down here every single day, all day.
Isn't it weird? Your kid was born in Manhattan, lived in Queens, and then went back to Manhattan.
Yeah.
So I guess he's a Manhattan kid
Oh, for sure.
at the end of the day. Mine is, I guess, a Brooklyn kid.
I mean, he only lived in Queens for now, whatever, less than a year of his life.
That's nothing.
But his life's probably only going to be 4 years long because of the AI takeover.
Oh, God. Come on.
That's what it says. That's what the predictions are
Yeah.
saying. Here's Lockwood, very expensive stuff, but nice. They're very woke, but cool stuff anyways. Oh, we're almost here.
Yes.
I am fucking starving.
Is the food, do they give you like sometimes they give you a pizza tracker?
I bet it's like 45 minutes.
Jeez.
I don't know,
It's
man.
my guess. It's my guess.
That seems high. Was
Well,
it really 88?
It was 90-something.
Golly.
Preparing the food. So we got some time here. Arrival estimated 7 to 7:20,
Oh,
It's
that's not bad.
45.
which is 10 to 30 minutes from now.
Yeah. Damn. How long does it take to make a fucking enchilada?
Well, it goes quick. And then they got to get here. It's down. It's kind of farther down the street.
Now, do you tip on the app or you tip in person?
I tipped on the app.
Yeah.
All right.
But sometimes, I mean, the tipping thing is strange because sometimes it's a percentage with food. And we
Yeah.
ordered $100 worth of food, but I'm like, it's still one bag.
I know.
And you're just driving it over.
The tipping is out of control.
That's crazy.
All
This is
these
my neighborhood.
these iPads, they flip them over and you go, you handed me a cup of coffee. You want 20% for that?
Well, Sarah has a great bit too. They always go, this is just going to ask you a question. And they're like, well, it's just a tip. It's,
Not a question.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like, it's like, hey, do you ever go ski? I forget what her bit is, but it's funny. There's
I
a
guess
car on the sidewalk there.
The question for me is, how do I get out of this?
Right.
Yeah.
The good news is when they flip it over, they can't see that I write 0
Right.
or 8 cents or whatever it is.
Is Madame Susu. This is a little bakery coffee shop. We used to pop in there every once in a while.
Boy
This
named
girl, we can't get
Susu.
rid of this lady. This hot butt just keeps coming by.
Well, it's not a good sign that she's going faster than us on a Huffy.
Right. Someone just flashed their lights. What was
Oh.
that?
All my lights went off.
Huff Daddy.
Your lights went off?
Well, it's basically it has like a sensor, and if we're under a shadow, everything goes like at night. You know, it's not bright in your face.
I see.
By the way, I did a test on Twitter or X because everybody's like, X ain't what it used to be. Twitter sucks now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, let me check on Twitter because I've noticed if it's not divisive, it doesn't get any steam.
Yes.
So I took a tweet that had like 800 retweets from 2009 or something, like a big one. One of those big banger jokes. And I put it up, 46 retweets.
Wow.
Because it's about my dad. It's just like a dad joke.
Right.
And that's telling.
That's something.
How could it get 800 before, and then now it gets 46?
I think it's because they've changed the way that the algorithm works.
Yeah.
And so before it was like you could just. That's why people like TikTok. They say because it's actually.
Algo?
Yeah, it's actually like random and actually like, oh, people like this. We're gonna push it to more people.
Ah.
But I think with other social medias, there's like different rules and different trends.
Does it also bug you that TikTok is a Chinese app that we use loud and proud?
Yes.
China will not allow Facebook because it's an American app.
Well, yeah, and it's taking all of our info. It's like our number one nemesis, and it pushes the algorithm that it wants. Is this a spot? No, it's a driveway. Because we're here. We didn't really look for parking.
We're
Wait,
queer.
that is a spot.
Is it?
That's a spot. Yeah, the sidewalk is just cautioned off because they're doing this is crazy.
Wow.
This is twice today.
Twice.
I know, I got
Lucky
two good
Chuck.
spots.
Can we show the baby the spot?
This is crazy.
And wait for this
Show the
car to
what?
go by.
That's Seinfeld. Does the baby want to see the spot?
right.
I'm gonna do a normal parallel park when this car goes.
Well, no, TikTok is the reason we have all these youngsters fucking. Oh, he thinks you're leaving.
I'm not leaving.
Go, fat bitch.
Yep.
There you go.
Is the reason all these young kids are like loving Osama bin Laden.
Right.
It's just China goes, yeah, just give the young kids the fucking bin Laden speech, and they're like, "Whoa, this guy was right."
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, you wonder why people are in the streets marching on behalf of Hamas. It's because of TikTok.
What was more shocking? Baggy jeans coming back or bin Laden love?
I think the jeans, honestly.
I think so.
But yeah,
All right. Let's
Gene
go.
Smart.
I think you got to be aggressive. B-E, aggressive. So
Yeah.
cut it in front of this guy and then just.
No,
Yeah,
no. This
you
guy
got
can go.
you got a bike
Oh,
behind
you're
you.
out of your mind.
Yeah, I see the bike.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Am I in the way?
Now we can't park.
No.
Also,
Chuck just fucked us again.
Well, there's a green.
a lot of pressure on you. Parking on camera, parallel. This is
I
big.
know, but you
I'll do
could have
the
cut in
parallel.
front of that guy and
I
hooked
can't
it.
believe this. I can't believe this car line.
I know. We could have cut in front of it. You had an opportunity. You
It's a
didn't
green.
listen.
I don't want to be a dickhead.
It was red at the time.
I know, but it's about to be green.
But now
okay,
you got
so just say,
6
yeah,
more
you were
cars
right.
coming.
I fucked up.
All right, ready? I'm gonna go in this front. This asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Another
what I
bike.
was
Another
saying to
bike.
do.
Shit.
Bike can blow me. This isn't a bike lane.
Yeah. Hold on. This car's gonna try to take my goddamn spot.
Well, let the bike go.
Oh my God, you almost hit him. But that's on him. This is not a bike lane.
No.
This
He
is
could
not
sue
our
you, though.
ass.
How about this parallel? You ready for this, you piece of shit? All
Parallel
right.
bars.
That was nice. Hey, I found the spot and I told you how to get in. All right. Mark's the only one not contributing. Well, you're blocking the driveway. You got to keep going back.
And I'm
Oh.
blocking the view.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't know it's blocked. It's
That is
cautioned
a
off.
tiny driveway. What's that for a Fiat? Look
The
at that
sidewalk is cautioned off.
Karen
thing.
Fiat.
Whoa!
Karen
Got it.
Fiat. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. You're on the board.
All right.
Again, that's your
I'm
cut it
bored.
out, edit it.
Close it
Yeah.
up.
How long was that? That was pretty good. 42 minutes. That's the best bonus we ever did. Is that
You're
Stavros?
welcome.
Want to close? Close
Jeez,
it up.
look at the cue ball
Close
on
what up?
Todd Barry
Close
up
the
there.
bonus.
Close the bonus.
Thank
Oh.
you, folks.
Good night, everybody.
We had a hell of a bonus.
Why
Chuck
is this
Parallel.
camera pointing directly at you? What the hell's going on here?
It's
This is nuts.
It's a fish eye.
You're a fish
Fish
eye.
eye. AI.
Get the fish.
Your mother's a fish eye. All right. Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for being on the Patreon. This is the best episode we ever did. This camera's shaking like fucking J. Fox.
know, it's holding it
Look at this thing.
Wow, that thing is jiggling like a black lady's ass. Good Lord.
All right.
Oh,
Good night.
good. Well, finally, the picture's good. We'll see you later. Thank you, folks. Salt and Battery.
All right.
Get the Uber Eats guy.
Where is he?
Got it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Joel.
Yeah.
Yes. What happened? We thought you
Joel.
died.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's my account, you asshole.
Sorry.
I did not say that.
Good rating. I'm calling ice. Ice.
All right. Ice, baby.
Yeah, I was open.
All right. Let's go in. You missed all that gold. Our food was not here. We had to wait.
Oh, I only did 2 setups in 3 hours so far. Let me do the third one.
All right. You're from Rhode Island, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
He's from Rhode Island.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Rise to the table.
Ready?
Oh yeah, hold on. Go for it.
Old Funkle Joe just ordered a shit ton of food.
You sure did.
French fries from a Mexican restaurant. Chips. More chips. Salsa. Get your salsa. Everybody wants some. All right.
People like to say salsa.
And here's some guac. You wanted guac. Cost 48
Oh,
bucks.
man. This
More
is worth
chips.
its weight in
More
gold
chips.
That's a good guac.
Here. Rock and roll.
That's my impression of Chuck's parents.
Or his ex-girlfriend. Yeah!
Good kick.
We're here. We're queer. My father's gay. George is saying cut it. This looks like
Where are the
me.
cameras? Ha! We're at the Grove 34 in Astoria, Queens. We're gonna do some stand-up, a live pod, and we just had a shit ton of Mexican.
Astoria Taco Factory. I want to give them a shout out because this is the best Mexican I've found in New York City.
Wow!
Besides my nanny. I'm just kidding. I don't have a nanny, and she wouldn't be Mexican if I did.
No.
She'd be gone.
Deport her.
Now, how do you guys feel about this? I got French fries with the Mexican. Crazy?
Yeah.
Insane?
I mean, you go to a Chinese place, you get wings.
That's true.
And they have
Pizza,
pizza now?
Chinese restaurant?
buffets. They got pizza.
Oh, the buffet. Well, the buffet is it's out of order. They're over there. It's like freewheeling. They're like, we got crab legs, pizza, jello, pudding.
This whole courtroom out of order. Chinese.
I thought you were
Anyways.
retiring the accent.
Never.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
Asians don't retire. They work till they die.
But anyways, we got Astoria Taco Factory, best salsa, best Mexican I've found in New York City. If you know better Mexican, email me. And
Chili's.
we're here,
We're queer.
and it's just about showtime. We did a bunch of crazy fun stuff, but Chuck was being lazy back here, just flirting with a woman.
Third setup of today.
Wow.
Yep. I did my whole car with GoPros.
Yeah, first of all, he was gonna have Fat Rupert and then fired him.
Yeah.
So he had somebody that you fired. And we gave you good feedback on whether or not we should use them.
You're like Elon. You fire your whole staff.
Chuck writes, should we have Rupert do it or not have Rupert do it? And Mark writes back, sounds good.
Exactly.
And I wrote back nothing.
I read the first half and I moved on.
Which I don't know which is worse, to just totally ignore or just not read but respond. I think ignoring is better.
I figured sounds good, whatever you do. Whatever you pick. Sounds good.
I felt bad because he was going to set up the GoPros while we recorded
Right.
and then come here and film. But then Joe's like, oh, they have cameras here. So he would just come to Brooklyn, spend a half hour setting up my car, and be like, all right, see you later.
Well, you handled it.
I handled it.
Plus, if Rupert was in here right now, we'd all be squished. So, it's for the best. Although if we tell Rupert there's some chips left, he might make a mad dash. He's going to come through like Kool-Aid Man. I think he's not mad about these, is he?
He couldn't love it more.
Oh,
Really?
great.
Oh, that's great.
More than cake?
Hold on, I wrote a few down.
On the Reddit, someone's like, what does he look like? And he went on and posted a picture of him.
Oh!
Is that right?
What a guy!
Wow.
Great.
The Roop.
He's the best.
That sounds like an Indian name. Rupert. Or at least
Rupert!
Yeah, Roop. I have a Roop uncle.
Aha!
Oh,
OOP.
I rooped my pants.
And then there's Maroop. I think I've heard of Maroop.
Yeah, Maroop. Yeah, Maroop.
Yes.
Maroop.
3 O's.
A lot of O's.
So there's Cindy, which is North. Then there's Dothraki, which is Klingon.
Maroof.
Oh, it's
Popular
P&F.
name in the Islamic world, particularly in Southeast Asia. It is derived from the Arabic word maruf, which translates to well-known, famous, or recognized.
Not by him.
Boom, maruf. There you go. Maruf is on fire, folks.
Maroop.
That's what I was going for. It didn't go. Maruf. There it is. Louder. Maruf.
What isn't rupee? Isn't that the money over there?
Money, rupee. Yeah.
Rupee.
That's RUPI.
Ah, rupee, so
I think it's 40 to $1.
ho. Wow. Wait. So it's good for America. Oh, yeah. So we go over there, we're kings.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, not kings. They're no kings. But
Princes.
Oh.
Princes.
Prince, not even. I mean, Indians are pretty rich.
Oh, really? I thought you guys were shitting in between cars and raping on the bus. All right.
Just me. Just Raj.
He lived to 80, the Buddha.
80, pretty good for 623.
Now, at what point does he become the Buddha? Because his name was like Steve Buddha. While he was alive, he was just Buddha.
Oh, Buddha was the last name?
Hey, Buddha.
Is it like Madonna?
I mean, I was trying to be funny, but you guys really went into that.
I think it's
hook,
a
line, and
first
sinker.
name.
I didn't really think his name was Steve Buddha, you jackasses.
I bought it.
Religion.
It's like, it's my kind of guy. Steve Buddha.
Shaky Buddha. Boy, this song blew up. Anyways, I gotta go
It's
check
over
in because we gotta start this fucking thing. We
It's
had all
8:02.
this gold, but Chuck wouldn't fucking set up. We were outside looking for the food. We were being hilarious. Fans
Yeah.
were walking by.
Yeah.
I'm breaking down the car, getting rid of the GoPro.
Should have gotten Rupert, I told you. Sounds good. Sorry, what'd you say, Raj?
That's okay. We don't need.
Regardless of what happens, it's always Chuck's fault.
Yes! Now you're getting the show.
Oh my God, my hair. Look at
Chuck's
a
fault.
fucking.
That's the name of the
douche.
Patreon. Thank you. Come again. Oh. Just combining stereotypes.
Straw hats and chopsticks.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, Indian is Asian.
That's what I just said.
We're
No.
not part of the club.
No.
But you tried to be part of the club.
Well, when people say I have an Asian fetish, they ain't talking about Aziz Ansari.
They did have what's his toes on the Jeremy Lin doc that I thought was annoying.
I didn't
Hassan
see it.
Minaj
Oh, okay.
was like on the Jeremy Lin doc, being like, finally someone was representing Asians, and I was like, wait a
Ah, nice try, Brownie. Come on. Weird. Whitey is a term. Blackie is not. And brownie is a type of food.
minute, what? Brown
Two?
syndrome.
That's pretty good. You should use that.
Maybe I'll use that.
Use
tonight. Hey, my friend, he steals, but you can't blame him. He's got Brown syndrome. Don't
good.
put that in. Well, maybe put it in.
It's
if you want.
Patreon.
It's Patreon. I think it's okay.
I
That's a
tr-
joke. I'm joking. I'm being silly.
I tried a bit where I was like, my friend has really bad skin, black, and woo, man, the lights shut down and the flowers wilted.
That's offensive.
Genius. I don't know about that, but I'll sell it to Kumia.
We're starting in 5 minutes. I have to piss
Brownie
so bad.
points.
Your next comedian, you all know him, and therefore you love him. Guys, make it loud right now for the very funny Joe List. Let him hear it.
Thank you, everybody. I might do my set like this. How do you feel about that? Is that fun? It's kind of cool, right? If I get like a big laugh, I'll what the fuck? What are you documenting this? What the hell was that? This is cool, right? Did you come from your game? You did? You play for a team called Chico's? Who's Chico? Oh, Bail Bonds. Nice. That's a fucking ghetto team. Bail Bondsmen. That's hilarious. Nice. Sorry, it feels weird there's no stage. It feels very sexual. For joke bombs, I'll blow you. And then if it kills, I'll blow him. I was gonna say, go down, but whatever. Maybe I could do this. Maybe this is the move. This is how they do comedy in LA. If you go to like the Comedy Store, they do crowd work like that. I'm not even joking. One time I was in LA and 3 comics in a row sat like this, and I vowed to never do that until now. What do you do, bro? Musician? That's cool, man. Shit. Rock and roll?
Classical music.
Classical. Gay. Fucking gay.
You play the mandolin.
Sir, this is my show. I'm doing a thing. What's wrong with you? I'm in character over here. Joe List plays the mandolin and not classical, but I'm doing a thing. Can't you see that? You come in late with a clipboard and then you heckle the show? Anyways, sorry. I like classical. You know Isabel?
No, but I know Dory,
Dory. The Explorer? Clip that motherfucker right there. Dory the Explorer. This is gold. Chico's. That's funny because it's a good team name. Chico's. It sounds like it shouldn't be acceptable. That's boys? Mixed? What does that mean? But doesn't Chico mean boy? I think it's a reference to Bad News Bears. Oh. Does Chico mean boy, or did I make that up? Chico, it does. Okay, yeah. All right, thank you. I was like, oh, did I fuck up? It's just funny to be like, boys. Anyways, that joke never works. I think it's funny. The PL and Sticker will both. That was the last joke of mine. All right, well, Mark's going to come up and do 10 minutes, then we're going to do a live podcast. You guys ready? You want to watch some more stand-up? I can't wait to see where are you going to go, Mark? How are you going to sing? It doesn't matter. Here he is, Mark Norman, everybody. Come on, Mark. Very uncomfortable.
Hey, everybody. Wow, yeah, this does feel weird. Hey, cool. This feels like I'm in trouble. I like how the set here is better than our podcast set that 12 years running. You guys set this up in an hour, and it's much nicer. All right, cool. You can't have a couch behind somebody and not sit on it. Does feel like I'm doing a one-man show about therapy. And then he fucked me in the ass, and now I'm racist. Or whatever. All right. Cool, I guess I'll just do some jokes. Has anyone done sit-down comedy? I guess assholes. All right, let's see. I'll try some jokes. We'll do some jokes. This is cool. All right. I don't know what to do here. This is very strange. All right. Yeah, this part never works. All right. I think having to go get a dick, it's just too crazy of an idea. All right, we're workshopping. This is good. We should meet here once a week. We'll waive the fee. Sorry about the fee, by the way. That was a little high. We shot for the moon and didn't pay off. But yeah, okay. Let's wrap this puppy up with a bow. We got a goddamn pod to do. Huh? Did you not know about the podcast? Well, you're in for a long hour, sir. All right, well, yeah, let's do it. Let's bring up Joe. Huh? You guys ready? Come on, let's do it. And this is Tuesdays with Stories. That's your side.